Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I got something special for you today on this Friday the 13th, and it is the deluxe limited edition Friday the 13th Blu-ray set from Scream Factory. And I might be a little late on this, but better late than never, right? So this is the Blu-ray set that I was lucky enough to find in Best Buy. And not only are we going to unbox this and see what's inside, I'm also going to show you the rest of my Friday the 13th collection, the VHS, the vinyls, the CDs, the toys, all of it. So let's get to it. Now, I was always hesitant about buying the new Friday the 13th set from Scream Factory because I already have the Warner Brothers tin set that was released some time ago, and I always thought this was a pretty good release. It may have some issues, but I always thought the transfers were good, the sound was good, and it was an overall great package. With the Scream Factory, what made me hesitant was that a lot of the later films are just repackaged, where only the first 4 films are getting new 4K scans, and some of the other things like Jason Goes to Hell was getting a 2K scan. It wasn't enough for me to really go out and spend a lot of money on this, but I ended up spending it anyway. So we are going to open it up and look at what's inside. Okay, so first I want to take a look at the tin set that came out a few years ago, and this is really dedicated to the remake, the 2009 version. But I always liked this set. I think it has a really cool look, you know, it's a tin, it's cool, but people always complained about how these discs were packaged in here. But let's just look at it, huh? All right, so here it comes with the booklet. All the discs are in here, and then you get another booklet, which is the Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th. Now, I think these are just excerpts. I think there is another book out there, so you have to go look for it. All right, so, and then this thing says, you're doomed, you're all doomed. I told the others, they didn't believe me, you're all doomed. All right, so we're gonna take that off, and then see, we got the booklet and then the movies right here. Okay, all right, so lists all the movies here. First one, so then you could see this is how the discs are housed. I guess, I don't know, cardboard or something, but you just have to be careful with how you take them out, you know, just be freaking careful and you shouldn't have a problem. But also clean your discs before you start to play them. All right, Friday the 13th part 2, part 3. So the first 4, I believe, get double pages, and then you get 5 and 6 on a single page, and they each share a disc. This is when 2 movies start to go on one disc. 7 and 8, and then Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. And Jason Goes to Hell, in this one, there is, like I said before, it's the R-rated only on the disc, and then the digital version comes with the unrated. But you can't, I don't think you can find this anymore anyway. And then there's 2 pages here for Freddy vs. Jason, and then 2 pages here for the remake of Friday the 13th. And then the killer bonus disc DVD. And that's it. Now let's take a look at the Crystal Lake Memories. So, you know, you've seen these booklets before. This is a funny, actually, not funny, corny picture of Jason holding the teddy bear there. But glossy, nice look here. All right, you're going to get production stills, interviews, quotes, all the good stuff, behind the scenes pictures of all of them. So 2, all of them. My favorite 5. Jason Takes Manhattan. Look at that. Freddy, Jason. Freddy and Jason. Alright guys, we're going to get into the VHS portion of this video, and we're first going to start off with Friday the 13th, of course, the original. Sorry for the ring light, guys. It's my first time. Okay, so this is not the original tape. Whenever I bought that poster that you see up there, I must have got rid of the original tape. But then I realized, no, I need the VHS. So I probably went to a CD trader store and picked it back up again, because you see there it says top hit. So I used to have the original VHS, but I got rid of it, so I had to rebuy a repressing, whatever this is. But like I said, I got my act together because I did not sell off the Friday the 13th Part 2. Forgive the light, guys. Okay, so Friday the 13th Part 2, alright? Now, I noticed that a lot of these have a Gateway logo next to the Paramount logo up there. I don't know if you're gonna get it's gonna be blurry a little bit, so I don't know if these are repressings, re-releases, because I bought these sometime in the 90s when I was a kid. All right, next up is Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, but it's in VHS, so trying not to get glare. So the tapes are always boring, just a sticker, black tape and a sticker. Next up is the fan favorite Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I always thought that picture of the alien was like, what the hell is that, right? Even though it's Tommy with his mask, but when you're seeing this for the first time, you're like, what does the alien have to do with anything? So this is cool. This is a little different than the other ones. This might be an original pressing, because it doesn't say Gateway. Because I notice with the tapes that say Gateway, they're a little lighter, and then they have the like the new stickers, and they're horizontal. Next is one of my favorite sequels. It's getting its status as a cult classic. Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. So yeah, I love that one. That's a cool Ethel and Junior. Another fan favorite, Friday Part 6, Jason Lives. This is a great cover, right? In blue. I think this might be an original pressing. Heavy tapes. Jason versus Carrie. This is a great cover. I also, a lot of the Paramount movies just had like one picture. I mean, it's okay. And I think I remember the original Friday picture. It's either the part where Brenda gets the arrow, or Ned pretending he's drowning. I kind of remember those pictures. This is a favorite. And look how pristine this is, because I never watched this one. So this one is a good one to have just on that cover alone. This is and then probably my first Jason movie was Jason Goes to Hell. Now see how torn up this tape is? Because this one I used to watch all the freaking time. Unrated director's original cut. Yeah, I always liked this one, and this one you could feel the people like that snake. How you could feel that. Yeah, people hate this movie, but it was honestly, it was released in '93, so it was one of the very newer Friday the 13th movies that I first saw. It wasn't from a video store. Well, it was from a video store, but it was a new release because I didn't see this in the theater, unfortunately. But better off because you were seeing the R-rated cut in theaters. This is the special collector's edition. Directors, I noticed this at unrated director original cut. So you're going to get the tent scene and all that stuff. When New Line Cinema was the best, right? I mean, they were always the best. Also, guys, don't forget to check out my Shock Pop Comic Con video from 2015 where I interviewed all the original Friday the 13th stars. Robbie Morgan, who was the camp counselor who gets her throat slashed. The original Jason, I don't think I interviewed him, but I got a little clip of him there. I got to interview Adrienne King, who plays Alice, and also Sean S. Cunningham, the creator of Friday the 13th. So that was awesome for me. So be sure to check that video out, guys. Now let's get to the vinyls. All right, and we're going to start with the first one, Friday the 13th. This cover is weak. It is. But I like this, okay, the lake in the woods, and of course that Friday the 13th font is awesome. So this isn't too bad, the lake in the woods there. But this was the first release, so they were just getting their footing, I guess. You know, but the important thing is the music. That's the important thing. So, since I have a problem with that vinyl cover, let me just show you the CD. Alright, so what's better, vinyl or CDs? Let's get into Friday the 13th, part 2. This is when they really started to get their covers. This is Waxwork Records, everyone, the vinyls. Now, you may have a hard time finding some of these, but who knows? You may get lucky. Go to the website, go to Waxwork, or try to find these on eBay or something. This might be my favorite score. I think the first two are my favorite. Part two is my favorite sequel and favorite score. Like you could hear the trumpets, especially during the opening and closing credits. I love it. It's more aggressive. All right. The unfortunate thing about the CD release is that it shares. It's also a Friday part 3. So, I mean, it's not bad, but is it 2 CDs? It's 2 CDs. At least it's 2 CDs, right? That's cool right there. And then if you wanted to switch the cover, if you want. All right, let's get into Friday the 13th, part 3, 3D. This is a cool cover right here. I think I see some people with a hologram or a lithograph, please excuse me, where it moves like that, but I don't have that. That's an awesome scene, right? The ending to Friday 3 is really cool. But I was looking at this and I was thinking, I'm like, when does this happen in the movie? I don't think this happens at all, because this is Chris, I guess, and it looks like he's carrying her head. I don't think that happens in the movie. Someone let me know. Now, I have to say, I think this is the best cover once I open it. Now, with part 4 and 5, they released them, or I have them with these jackets to preserve the cover. And this is really freaking nice. I don't know if the phone does it justice. You could maybe, see what I'm freaking talking about. It's really cool how nice it is. And I don't know. This is a fan favorite. It's not my favorite. I don't like Friday 4 that much. I think now this doesn't happen in the movie, but they showed the clip from It has one of the best openings, you know, where they do the recap. And it's the goriest one. But there's something about Friday 4 that doesn't connect with me. And the music as well. It's something about Friday 4. I don't, it doesn't connect with me, but you know, it's the goriest one. My favorite kill is probably the guy in the beginning who gets the hacksaw and then twists his head around. I mean, you watch that and you're like, ooh, how did they let some of the crap pass on Friday 4? And the hitchhiker who's eating the banana and gets the knife through the throat. Man, some of those kills are intense. And then we go to one of my favorite sequels. You know, my favorite sequels are 2 and 5. So, yes. And this is another one where it's like Halloween 3, where people, spoiler alert, it's not Jason, so people want to hate on it. But Jason is in the movie during certain scenes, especially in the beginning, during all the dream sequences Tommy has. So this is another one that is released with the jacket. So I think this is the movie. You notice that the gore, it's not the same as part 4. It's a lot of cutaways. But it kind of works because this movie it's almost like a remake of the first one. You know what I mean? Where the first one you didn't see Mrs. Voorhees. You just saw legs and a hand. So this is kind of the same thing. You always see a hand, or you know, not until the end do you see Jason. So yeah, I'm another firm believer that, hey, there's 10, 12 movies with Jason in it. You can handle 90 minutes of another story. And this one has really good nudity and gore. Showtime. It's showtime. All right, guys, we're almost freaking done. We're almost there to the new Blu-ray set. But let me just show you one little thing. So every time I go to Target, they sell these real toys, action figurines. I have a few Jasons. I have Michael Myers, Chucky, Gremlin. So I want to show you, I actually have 2 Jasons and 1 Roy. So let's start with Roy, shall we? All right, so let me show you the box. Now, cool box, right? So here, this is like better than VHS, right? It's much bigger. It's cleaner. So yeah, I grabbed these at Target, you know. How could I not? How could I just let this sit on the shelf at Target? I couldn't. All right, so I got Roy here with his shears. All right. Next, Friday the 13th, part 3. Now, forgive the freaking light, guys. Here we go. Let me see. There we go. What do you call that? A lithograph? A hologram? Lithograph? That's what that is. Really cool. Now, I have to say, this is where Jason gets his mask. So, this is the one to freaking get. Alright. And then I gave him an axe here. I wanted to put the axe in his head, but it doesn't fit. Alright, guys, our final Jason. Jason Lives. Friday the 13th, part 6. Jason Lives. Now, this is zombie Jason. Alright? He comes back from the dead. He kills an army. Alright? He's all camoed out. So, zombie Jason. Another good Jason to have, because he's not overboard yet. Even though I like Jason Goes to Hell Jason with the brains coming out. All right, guys, you made it. You made it to the last leg of the video. And you know what? You could see hundreds of videos of people tearing this up and going through it individually and giving you their top list, top kills, and all of that. So, I appreciate you being here. All right, so let's do this. Now, it's a little bruised and dented, but who cares? Because I could just be funny about it and say Jason got a hold of it. So why don't I just start by showing you the bruises? You could kind of see right there at the corner, right there at the top, there's a little thing. That's not too freaking bad. Like it's gonna be facing this way and it's gonna be like that, no one's gonna, I'm the only one who's gonna know. And like I said, Jason got a hold of it, so it doesn't faze me too much. Now, the artwork on this, I'll say, man, they really came through. And that's where Scream Factory, I think, really does the best work, is the artwork and the special features. I always feel they're somewhat lacking with the picture and the audio, but I've been hearing great things about the remasters of the first 4 in 4K. All right, guys, let's get started with the first Friday the 13th. And everyone's excited because this is the original theatrical artwork, and it also comes with the teaser or the international. So, like I said, there's plenty of videos where you could see everyone flip the cover and all that stuff, tell you all the special features. Guys, I know this is a long video, so let's just get it over with, all right? Friday the 13th, part 2. This cover's cool. But I must say, man, these look better on VHS. All right? We all know it. We all know VHS is better. But you got to give it up to Scream Factory for, doing this for the fan. And lest I forget that this is in 3D. Too bad I don't have a 3D TV, nor am I going to get one. However, I do have a 3D Blu-ray player, but without the TV, what am I going to do? Nothing. Cool story, I actually saw this in 3D and not the blue and red 3D, the real 3D. And that's how it's presented on the Blu-ray. I don't know the exact terminology. I think the red and the blue is anaglyph. Please excuse me. Now, there's something wrong with this. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's the font here. There's something that doesn't seem right about that. So I said I wasn't going to, but I am anyway. Now, I was also thinking, isn't it cool how back in the day, just words were enough to promote a movie? Now, I'm bummed that this does not have the original artwork, but someone said it has it on the, probably on the other spine. Yes. And then this is the theatrical. Once again, words. Now, my least favorite of the series are 6 through 9. Oh, no freaking artwork. That's right. No freaking artwork for 6, for 7. So they dropped the ball there. And this was the perfect opportunity to put the I Love New York. Shame on you. And then with the Blu-ray, you can't do that thing. Okay, this one has the teaser. Not that, it's the same thing. It's just different words. Words! Jason X. Freddy vs. Jason. The remake. bonus material. The booklet. Oh, that Paramount booklet is way better. Or the Warner Brothers. Way better. But this is okay too. It's like longer. But I ain't gonna read this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Here, I forgot to show you. I took the sticker off and there's Baghead Jason. Guys, thank you so much for watching this incredibly long video. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, comment, share. Tell me your favorite Friday the 13th, your favorite Jason moments. All right, guys, later.